Based in Grantham but covering the whole of the UK, Simon Hopkins Electrical Services are at the forefront of many aspects of electrical installation. From domestic through commercial to industrial, Simon Hopkins can do it all, which is impressive enough in itself. But what really sets Simon Hopkins apart is their knowledge and expertise in solar farm maintenance.
Solar farms have been around since 2012 and they contribute around 9 gigawatts at the moment into the UK national grid. Our maintenance started on the first ever over megawatt site in the UK, which was local to us, and that snowballed for us to be working around the UK.
Once a solar farm has been installed, often by a contractor from outside the UK, it is then up to the investor to maintain it. This is where Simon Hopkins are ahead of the competition, as they have the most experienced engineers in the business.
During a routine inspection on a solar farm, we'll be looking at the performance of the panels, the performance of inverters, checking communication equipment, making sure it's reporting back to the investment companies. Also, we'll be looking at a general state of the farm. If it has sheep in the farm, are there any damage to any of the equipment? If so, we have to report back to the EPC or the investment company, and 9 times out of 10 we deploy a team to fix any issues.
Simon Hopkins visit each site monthly to carry out visual inspections, cleaning and maintenance.
We carry out thermal imaging inspections on parks, and that goes hand in hand with looking at the performance of panels and trying to get the maximum yield for the investor. In-house, we have communication teams that will both install and maintain systems, whether we have a fault or literally it is a new site. We pride ourselves having in-house fibre optic fusion splicing teams, and accompanied with that we have our own in-house OTDR systems that can detect any faults on systems and prove the soundness of the fibre optic when it's installed.
An even more efficient way of checking the performance and efficiency of panels is diode testing. This can detect damaged panels even before a measurable hotspot occurs. Investors can be confident that their farms are being properly looked after. Simon Hopkins are also at the forefront of testing new equipment, working with well-known manufacturers such as Seawood.
Seawood are one of the largest solar equipment manufacturers, and they've asked us if we would contribute with their PV200 beta testing throughout the UK.
And it's not just about on-site maintenance. Backed by a specialist team of CAD designers and IT experts, Simon Hopkins qualified engineers also install fibre optic communication systems at solar farms. Investors can check on their farms remotely to see how the site is performing and generate detailed reports of the farm's output.
Once a plant is installed and if it hasn't got communications, we can retrofit a communication solution onto the plant. This will enable, if there are any problems with the plant, it will report live into our office. Our engineer will be looking through the plant to have a look at exactly what the issue is, and then deploy an engineer and electronically forward all the information to him in his vehicle, so when he's on site he's got an exact knowledge of the problem.
Despite Simon Hopkins' national interests and success, they pride themselves on being a local Grantham business and like to give back to the community whenever they can. Clients can be confident that they are in safe hands with Simon Hopkins, an experienced company providing a professional service with a personal touch. Travelling the country today to provide a better tomorrow.